Hello Pisces, welcome to your April forecast. The month starts out with Venus still retrograde until the 16th. And Venus will be retrograding into your sign as well, so it's even stronger, the energies for you. Venus ruling your love life and your finances. This can often bring somebody from the past back into your life. Sometimes to reignite that past relationship, but very often a time for being able to achieve closure, to be able to release, to let go, to see what the lessons were, and to be able to be free to move on more deeply with your current relationships, the people currently in your life, and also the people from your future who will be coming into your life. Financially, well, it's starting out here for the first couple of days of the month in this second house, retrograding, still there, along with the Sun and Uranus there. So it's a good time really to think about, what are you spending your money on? Is it kind of slipping through your fingers sometimes? And what can you do to change that? And are you enjoying the way you're making money? Do you get pleasure from it, or is it a drag? And if it's a drag, how can you change that? That Venus retrograde may highlight the things that you're not quite satisfied with in order for you to make some positive changes. On the 3rd of the month, this Venus coming into your first house and resonating along with your ruler Neptune, dear Pisces, this is a time really to reflect about self, about whether you are getting enough pleasure in your life. You're always by nature Pisceans givers. You give your heart, you give your soul, whatever happens, but sometimes that gets a little unbalanced. So it's about coming back to basics, coming back to the internal you, and really looking at, what are your dreams? What do you want for yourself? What would make you feel wonderful? What would make you feel really beautiful? And what makes people really beautiful is when they're joyful. You see a joyful person, doesn't matter how old they are or how not good looking they are, so to speak. They're beautiful because they're emanating joy. So this is an opportunity for you to really look at different ways that you can begin to really release your joy. You're one of the most creative signs of the zodiac. So it's extremely important that your creativity is engaged in order for you to really feel very gratified by your life. And as if Venus retrograde wasn't enough, on the 10th of the month, we've got Mercury going retrograde. And it's retrograde until the 4th of May. So if you've got important documents to sign or important deals to negotiate, pay attention to the details. Sometimes with a retrograde, what it means is you've just got to repeat everything. So it's just easier, maybe often, to wait until after the retrograde if you can. And just give yourself an extra amount of time to get to somewhere, if you're getting on a flight or something, just in case, because Mercury rules transportation, things may go a little bit astray for a while. So this Mercury retrograde for you in your 3rd house, asking you possibly to study something new. What new skills do you need in order maybe to take your career, your work, your business onto a new level? And also a point of reflection for the community, the people around you. Are you connecting with people, or are you just like ships in the night, hardly not even speaking to the people who live in your neighbourhood? Maybe it's time to reevaluate that. Maybe there are some gems of people right on your doorstep that you could connect with, who would enhance your life and you enhance theirs. On the 11th of the month, we've got a full moon happening in your 8th house, along with Jupiter there. So this could mean a gift from somebody donating to you, helping you, investing in you, sponsoring you, a scholarship. It could be some good news for a partner, for their finances. It could be something coming to fruition. This would be a very good time to get everything done to do with taxes, insurance, banks, regulatory bodies, because things may come to a head, come to light at the time of that full moon that need to be dealt with. Now on the 20th of the month, we've got the Sun coming into this third house, encouraging you, saying Pisces, network, connect with some new people, really get out there and do a little more than you've been doing. Sometimes you go into your own shell for a little while because the world is sometimes a little harsh for Pisceans, but it's important to keep going outwards. It's shining a light for you on maybe writing, teaching, sharing information. This is the time to get that book finished, published, out there. On the 22nd of the month, we've got Mars going into this fourth house of home, of family. Boy, that's a great aspect to have if you want to renovate, to repair, to clear up, to declutter, to sort out. That Mars is brilliant because it means you're going to be busy around the home in one way or another. But it's very good to be physically active with Mars and not just mentally active. And you may find that something really shifts with something to do with family and home as well with that Mars energy. There may be just a shifting of energy, and it's good to do things on your own often with Mars in a house. It's good to do things autonomously and not have anybody, sort of telling you what to do. That won't go down well at all. So make your own decisions about maybe a new colour scheme, about some renovations that you want to do, but you make sure you're in charge of it. I feel a lot happier with the results. Don't delegate, not with that Mars. And on the 26th of the month, we've got a lovely new moon happening in this, in the third house. I'm losing it, all these retrogrades, my head is spinning. So this would be a wonderful time to consider a new course of study, a wonderful time to consider what skills you would like to develop, and also a wonderful time to consider maybe just renewing or rejuvenating your social circle, the people around you. So it's an exciting month ahead. If you feel that the things are just not moving, then just visualize yourself on a little boat in the middle of a lake with no water, and you're peacefully enjoying just the water, the sky, the feelings, the emotions of silence and peace, because that's so in tune with what Pisces needs in order to feel nourished. And gradually you'll sense when things are beginning to move again. Use that wonderful intuition of yours, and then you'll move with the energies rather than against them. I hope you have a wonderful month. Thank you for sharing and for commenting. I love hearing from you and for liking.